I really hope that this video can help some of you guys, because I was very nervous starting high school, and I know that lots of you guys are going to be quite nervous as well. Welcome back to Mia's Life. Guys, I literally haven't done a video in so long now, and I'm really sorry about that. Basically, I didn't know the China trip was going to be so long, so I had only prepared 2 videos for while we were there, and then basically it was longer than 1 week. So unfortunately, I was very sad about that. And then I've just been like very busy. I'm sorry guys, I'm going to be definitely doing my usual of 2 videos a week. Anyways, I know that a lot of you guys are going to be starting high school very soon in September, or I think even if you're in America, you're starting it like in a few weeks in like August. Also, for any Americans watching this video, when I say high school, I mean middle school for you guys, because I'm pretty sure that in America you start middle school at 11 and then you finish at like 14 and then you go on to high school. But in the UK, high school starts at 11 and then carries on for like the whole entire of your teenage years. So let's just get straight onto the video. So I'm going to be going into year 8 in September, which is my second year of high school or middle school for you Americans. And when I started year 7, or that's the first year that you start middle school or high school, obviously it depends where you're from, I had just moved to London, and I actually started high school like a month later than everybody else, just because we just moved houses. And it was a bit strange for me because before that I had been like homeschooled for 2 years. I had already been to like primary school, but it was like it had been like 2 years since I'd ever been to school. So I was quite nervous because I just moved to London, and I actually started late, so everybody else kind of knew each other already. But I feel like that actually kind of made it easier because I was the new girl, and everybody wanted to get to know me and just like was interested in like finding out what was my name and things like that. But for most of you guys, you're probably going to be starting high school at like the normal time in September or August. And just remember that everybody else is starting high school with you, so it's going to be pretty easy to make some friends. Some of you may be going to high schools with your other friends, but even if you're not, then everybody else is going to be looking for friends. So it's going to be quite easy to find some. The most important thing that you want to do in high school is obviously try and make some friends, and then just like stick with them and just get really close to them. Obviously you want to be friends with everybody, but like you want to have like a couple of your best friends. Now I know that's very difficult, because trust me, I am the worst at remembering names. Literally, I'm not very good at remembering names. It is good to like try and remember somebody's name, because I feel like with my name it's only 3 letters, so pretty much most people can remember my name, but I struggle to remember their name, and it's a bit like awkward. But if you do forget someone's name, don't feel like nervous or scared to ask them again what their name is. That you can just kind of like make a joke out of it, and then they'll just like laugh along with you. So when I started high school, I kind of got paired with this other girl, and she was kind of like my buddy. Now I don't know if they're gonna do that if like you're all starting together, but because I started late, I basically got a buddy, and she kind of showed me all around like the school, and she showed me some of her friends, and I got to know them, and try to make friends with as many people as possible, but then also try and have like your main sort of group of friends, and then obviously be kind to everybody. But even if you don't really like someone, just kind of like avoid them, and don't try and like get into any sort of fights or anything like that, because they're not the nicest things ever. A nice thing to do is, if you're trying to make some friends, is just try to find some other people that live near you, and then you can like walk to school together, and that's like a great way to make some friends. And then also, if you make like one really good friend, try to get her to like introduce you to some of her friends as well, so some of her like other friends. When you start high school or middle school, you find that there is going to be a lot more work than when there was in primary school. So you obviously want to try and stay on top of all the homework and like your exams and things like that. When I went to my London school, what happened was I hadn't been to school for like 2 years, so I didn't really have like any exams. I wasn't really like really bad at anything, and I wasn't really good at anything either. I was just kind of like normal, sort of average. And we were like going through these, like at that time everybody else had been like already studying for loads of exams, but then I arrived like a couple of weeks before like we had these like massive exams in every single subject. To be honest, they weren't really that big and that important, but they were still kind of like a part of your overall grade at the end of the year. So obviously guys, you're going to like want have like a notebook or a diary to write down all your exam dates and when to study, and you just really kind of want to get organized on top of everything. I feel like I'm not a very organized person though, so I kind of struggle with organization a bit. When I started the school, the school actually gave us like a actual planner with like all the school rules and things like that in some of it, and then there was like a big calendar, and then you can write in like the exam dates, when your homework is due for, and I find that's a really good way just to like keep on top of everything. So guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you found this helpful, and like I really hope that this video can help some of you guys, because I was very nervous starting high school, and I know that lots of you guys are going to be quite nervous as well. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye guys. Mwah.